Hi, I'm Khairul Azmas. I'm a freelance photographer from Singapore. Most of my work can be found on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description so you can check out my work. So today I'll be reviewing the new lens from Samyang, the autofocus 35mm F2.8. This lens is not readily available yet. It will be in stores in July. Once you take it out from the box, it will come in this small pouch. Currently, right, for Sony Alpha series camera users, right, the only lens closest to this is the Sony Zeiss 35mm F2.8 also. So this is very similar to that. I think Samyang is trying to cover all bases in terms of the focal length for the autofocus lens, because previously it was only doing manual focus lens. They came out with a 14mm F2.8, then the 50mm f1.4, and now the 35mm F2.8. I've been privileged to test it out before it was actually produced, the final version. Let's start off with the first look. First thing you will notice once you have the lens with you is that the weight. It weighs at 85 grams without the lens cap. Okay, it is made out of two spherical lenses. It's usually more difficult to produce and more expensive. I think one of the reasons is because they want to minimize distortion. It also has ultra multi-coatings on the lens, minimal optical aberration on it. It's made out of 7 rounded blades. So for bokeh, right, it will be more nice and round. So let's talk about pricing. We're retailing at 499 SGD. In USD, I think it's 399. Half the price is compared to the Sony Zeiss 35 F2.8, which is retailing for 1069 SGD. I did a test run with the camera lens, so I'll be showing you some sample photos taken using this lens so you can decide for yourself how sharp it is. Talk about the usage. This lens, people use it for travel or street photography. Travel being because it's so light and portable that you can just bring it with you wherever you want, like on a holiday, as compared to say a Sigma Art f1.4, which weighs at 665 grams. This 85 grams, 600. So if given a choice, I would carry this along. I had someone asking me why is it f2.8 and not f1.4. For a lens to be at f1.4, they need more components to be inside the lens, so it will be heavier. So to make it this small, you can only get it at f2.8. If you look around the market, the smallest lens is, you can only find this. I think what most people are wondering right now is how does it compare with the Sony Zeiss 35 f2.8? Because I've never used the Sony Zeiss lens before. I had my friend, also known as Alfresco Express. So basically this guy owns that lens. I've also got him to try out the Samyang lens so he could compare and give us the pros and cons between these two lenses.
And this lens, there's still a depth of field.
Serious?
Yeah.
So, what do you think are the pros and cons of these two lenses?
The first of it is quite similar in the sense that you can get the same depth of detail. It's the same as I experienced as Carl Zeiss.
Basically, he's saying that just now when I was standing there, he took a photo of me at f2.8. There was still some depth of field, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a bit of bokeh at the back.
Yep. As you can see, there's a
Yeah.
focusing ring is very smooth if you want to go to manual. Like Zeiss, it's a bit rough.
Oh,
yeah.
so the focusing ring is smooth compared to...
Yeah, it's more smooth, like butter. Oh yeah, and this lens is built-in spherical glasses, which means that it's good to get spherical glasses at this kind of price. It's always spherical, and they always price on top of 700 above or 1k above, depending on what kind of focal length you get.
Thanks, please,
Yeah,
for
no problem.
coming down and...
Appreciate it that you invite me.
How am I supposed to start?